Hello, it's Frankie Haliburton back at you today. I want to talk some time. Let me get my little notes up because I can't do all this by myself. Well, here's the news for today. Donald Trump is attacking LeBron James. Well, as you know, LeBron James, or you may know, he opened up a school called the I Promise School, and he opened that up this week in Akron, Ohio. And at the school, he educates low-income children and their parents, I should tell you, of all races and ethnicities. So what did President Trump have to say about that piece of good news? Well, he called LeBron James unintelligent. What a compliment. And he called his interviewer, Don Lemon, the dumbest man on television. Another compliment. You know, Don Lemon from CNN. Well, the bottom line, of course, not only are both men, of course, criticize Trump. And I don't know why Trump should be upset about that. He's criticized every day, all day, because he's screwing up everything. Now, also, let's look around the world where 3 journalists are dead today. They are Russian journalists. We're very sorry to say they apparently were shot dead in Africa in an ambush. It apparently happened while they were investigating the activities of a Russian military contractor called PMC Wagner, a company that was sanctioned by the United States for its involvement in the Ukraine. That company also having links to a man so close to Vladimir Putin that they call him Putin's chef. These are pictures of the murdered journalists, all investigative journalists working for a foundation run by a longtime Putin foe. They were reportedly shot in an area where violence had been on the decline, and the shooters apparently let their driver go free, which is very odd, and of course is leading to speculation that the journalists were themselves the target. And this man, Putin's chef, he was indicted by Robert Mueller for being involved in that troll factory that was messing up the 2016 U.S. election, which of course got Donald Trump elected president, and you know what's been happening after that, okay? Now, let's go on to the Trump administration. It's now asked a judge to make the ACLU bring the parents and those separated children back together. There are 500 of them that are still separated. There is some indication that the parents and kids may be forever separated because, of course, the parents came from countries where they were fleeing. So if since they were deported back, you know that they're in hiding. Well, the judge told the Trump administration, absolutely not. You created this mess, you fix it. The judge said for every parent who is not located, there will be a permanently orphaned child. The judge says it appears that only 12 or 13 of close to 500 kids, their parents have been located, which the judge says is unacceptable. Knock, knock. Ivank'a, are you there? That's right, Ivank'a Trump. Ivank'a Trump now says the issue of family separation, it turns out, was a low point, in her opinion, for the Trump administration. Well, but apparently it's not a low enough point for Ivank'a Trump to do anything about it. She has not appeared on the scene at any of the detention centers. Now, you should know this about Ivank'a. She was born to a mother named Ivank'a Trump, who herself left communist Czechoslovakia and then married an Austrian who she says she didn't love. She said in her book she married him for his passport. She used that to get to Montreal, Canada. She used that to get to the United States, where she became a ski instructor. So she was an illegal in Canada. She was an illegal in the United States. She was working illegally in the United States. It took her 11 years to become a citizen. And in those 11 years, she had 3 children, Ivank'a, Eric, and Donald Jr., which means she had 3 anchor babies, which means Ivank'a Trump, you are an anchor baby. The very thing that Donald Trump, the father, absolutely abhors. How ironic. All right, finally in business news, I don't have good news for you. The financial experts say we are heading for a recession. They say all the indicators indicate an overheating economy. They say that home sales have actually been on the decline for 5 of the last 6 months. They say prices on items that we buy every day are going up while our incomes are stagnant. You know darn well your income is stagnant. They say that we're seeing a growing divide between the cost of a home and the ability of the average American to pay for it. That is not good news. Donald Trump, I know you hope you get impeached before it all blows up, because it won't be long now. I'm Frankie Haliburton. This has been your Week in Review. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.